Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens. I want to thank you all for clicking onto this here video. But before I get started, I want to say thank you so very much. My name is Joyce McTeer, and I am the owner and operator of Lajoytra Creation Designs. I am coming to you all today to give you a little bit of information about aluminum wire. Yesterday I did a video called Let's Talk About Aluminum Wire. Today this video has been titled Do Your Research. The reason why I titled this video Do Your Research is because we here on the YT, we are all crafters. Okay, every last one of us are crafters, and there may be something that when we talk about different things, it makes sense to do your own research for whatever that may be. Okay, do your own research because everybody here on YouTube have their own opinion. They have their own journey, and they can only tell you what they know and about their own experiences. Okay, so I'm going to back it up a little bit. I got a comment yesterday from Unity. I also got a comment yesterday from Miss Thompson. And Unity's comment went a little bit more in depth of why she don't use aluminum wire, and it was because of her experience that she went through something some years back with some aluminum in her deodorant, and it caused problems for her. It actually she actually wound up developing a lump in her breast, and that's why she has shied away from using aluminum, period. She wrote that down in a comment that she don't use aluminum at all. I'm hoping that this video that I am presenting to you all today really help you all look at metals, period, differently. Okay, but I want you all to know that before we get our metal is has to be processed through a goldsmith. For those of you all who know what a goldsmith is, that's someone who works with metals. So before we get our metals, before we get chain, jewelry, whatever it may be, it goes through a process. And I'm going to tell you that any wire that you use, whether it be aluminum wire, brass wire, copper wire, what's the other ones out there, y'all? Gold wire, 14 karat gold, all that stuff have to go through a process before we get it. Okay, now a lot of people are afraid to use aluminum wire, but I'm going to tell you some benefits from using aluminum wire. Now, I have been using aluminum wire for a very long time, and I am saying this, I am not trying to change anybody's mind about using aluminum wire. I'm only speaking from my experience only. Okay, I have never had a problem with using aluminum wire. Now, one thing that I can say about aluminum wire is, one, it is lead free. So that means that it doesn't have any lead in it. And two, it's nickel free. So that means that it doesn't have any nickel in it. Now, nickel is another chemical or another type of jewelry a component that is in jewelry that can cause you to break out or get a rash. A lot of times people are allergic to nickel. So I am going to answer Miss Thompson's question. Miss Thompson asked me if she could use aluminum wire to make fish hooks out of. Uh, this is just my personal. I make jewelry using aluminum wire, but when anything that has to go through the air, I use sterling silver, or I may use some gun metal posts, or some wire that is tarnish resistant wire because it has a coating on it. So I don't really use aluminum wire to use to make for fish hooks to put in my ear. Now it's completely up to you. I do want to tell you that aluminum wire is harmless. Okay, now there was some stuff going around. I don't know why my nose keep itching again tonight, where aluminum wire, where they were finding that aluminum wire wasn't really good for pots and pans, where people was cooking with it and all this stuff. I want you to know that by the time we get the aluminum wire and it comes like this, it has been through a process. Also, aluminum wire has a coating on it. Okay? It has a coating on it. So it has been processed. It has been oxidized. You know, it's done went through all of that, and by the time we get it, it's harmless. Okay? So you can use aluminum wire to make jewelry with. And it's lead free, it's nickel free, and not only that, but it's corrosion and rust free. So that means that, like I said yesterday, you can set a piece of aluminum wire down and it won't tarnish. But it doesn't, when we get it like this, it's nothing, this cannot cause you to have any problems. You won't break out. Now, I'm not going to say that, because everybody is not immune to a lot of things. Okay? I myself, I can't eat seafood. I can't eat crabs. I can't eat nothing in the shell. I'm allergic to anything in the shell. Shellfish. I'm allergic to shellfish. Now, some people can't wear copper. Some people can't wear sterling silver. Some people, believe it or not, can be allergic to sterling silver. Some people can be allergic to aluminum. Okay? Now, I want to tell you what really causes people to get sick. The dust and the powder from being exposed and breathing in the dust and the powder from these metals can cause you to have, and it's called, I'm going to tell you what it's called. Wait a minute, y'all. Let me find it, because I had everything in the front of me. Okay, it's called metal fume fever. Okay, that's what it's called. It's called metal fume fever. And it is something that you can get when you are exposed to powder or dust. And that is from any metal, whether it be copper, aluminum, gold, lead, mercury. If you are exposed to any fumes from any of these metals, you can get sick. Okay? So aluminum wire is safe to use to make jewelry out of. Now, if you have any questions, now the reason why I'm saying that is because a goldsmith has to, everything has to be processed before we get it. Okay, aluminum wire is processed before we get it, before it gets in our hand. It goes through a process. Now, the person that's working with that has to make sure that their ventilation, that they have on the proper mask to protect themselves from the fumes. Okay, the metals and stuff that we use goes through a process, y'all, and it's a very poisonous process, to be honest with you, because they can really get sick. It's called metal fumes. Now, what did I just say it was called? Metal fumes fever. That's what you can get when you inhale, and it can cause all different types of problems for you. But when we get aluminum wire in this form, there is no dust coming from it. There is no powder coming from it, because it's already it has already been formed in the form that it's supposed to be in, which is wire. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay, this is not hazard. This is non-hazard. Okay, meaning that you cannot get sick from using aluminum wire. All right, and what I'm talking about, it goes for any kind of wire: copper wire, gold wire, whatever wire you are using, sterling silver, wire. And those wires, copper and sterling silver, they tarnish, but aluminum doesn't tarnish. Okay, so I felt like I needed to come to you all to do another video, and I hope, Unity, that this helped you, because that was a question that you posted yesterday when you wrote your comment about it could cause lung cancer. That all happens when you breathe in powder and fumes, and they say when it's at a high temperature. So that means that when it's being processed or cooked. And I believe what happened with those aluminum frying pans was, when people use those aluminum frying pans, they inhale certain things. And you can get sick from any metal. It's just not aluminum. It can be from copper. It can be from any metal. Okay? So I just wanted to come to you all to let you all know that when we get the aluminum wire, it comes in this form. It is not hazardous. You can use this wire. Okay? So I hope that this message has helped you all. If you like this video, once again, I would appreciate it if you would give it a thumbs up, like, and share. And I want to thank you all for taking the time out for listening and for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it so very much. I want to thank those of you who are new, and my my supporters and my super supporters, those of you who are always on my platform watching what I do. I appreciate it so very much. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, until the next video, peace and blessings. See ya.